How you liking the interior? We're going off to see some friends in London today, and I'm rather bravely going to be taking my new shiny spangly car. I need to get Jasper's bike in the back. We're running a bit late, so I'll see you there. Okay, so today we are at the home of Only D Brave, an aspiring author and up-and-coming YouTuber, or is it the other way round? Is that parking space all right?
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
Fantastic. Hello, how's it going, everybody?
Yourselves? Currently, I've joined your ranks doing daily vlogs. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Isn't it just? Oh, I've got a present for you in the back of the car. Brought the mic that I don't use anymore over. Did you know you've got a skate park just around the corner? According to Google.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that right, Jasper? Do you want to go to a big skate park?
I still like one.
That one?
Yeah.
You're getting broody, Soph.
Done, Jessie.
Come get me.
Not answering that. Right, okay. Jasper, you ready? Do you mind if he holds?
Yeah, you can
Oh! I've never been this excited before. I have a low excitement threshold. Just gonna grab a... Oh man, a bird splatter. Hate birds. Yeah, microphone and a dead cat. You need to give it a bit of a try because it might be like considerably more sensitive than what you currently got plugged in, or it might be less, or you know, you just need to... Don't just shoot a great big bit of video thinking, yeah, this is brilliant, and then find that it doesn't work.
So how far in advance do you plan your videos?
Still not 100% sure what today's video is about. It's alright, I've got loads of time. Yeah, sometimes I know a few days in advance, and sometimes I don't know until I say it.
Have you ever had a thought to actually like plan like for a whole week?
Problem with planning for the whole week is I don't really know what's going to happen. Either in the news or in life. So, you know, like I had a pretty good idea with the whole petrol head detailing, Kia Optima. You know, I had a plan for those 3 days, but I didn't even know I was going to be borrowing that Kia Optima until like the Monday anyway, and I borrowed it on the Wednesday, so not a huge amount of in advance going on there. Yeah, dude. Now, Jasper, a few little rules here concerning puddles. Don't go into them. If you get your bike wet, it's not coming in my car. That's it. Avoid the puddles. This place is quite cool. Good skate park.
Jazzy, you're doing a brilliant job.
Right, there's a road crossing here in a minute. You see where that is? Just be a bit careful. Right, now careful here, Jasper. Well done. We passed I don't know how many people, and they were all unbelievably grumpy. Now, admittedly, Jasper is riding his bike on the pavement, but clearly he can't ride it on the roads. If you think the pavement's going to make him grumpy, Jesus, if he was on the road. I do get that people are not expecting to meet a 4-year-old racing along on a bike on the pavement. But he is relatively respectful and he didn't actually hit anyone or cause any kind of a problem. Some of the looks people gave us. You'd think we were murdering bunnies. Anyway, I'm just not down with that level of grumpiness. Now I guess it's kind of time to round up the troops and head home in a minute. Boo. Tea time, then we're going. And I might do a bit of impromptu editing with Only D Brave.
I gave it to him.
Her.
I gave it to her.
Did you?
Nah.
Got a great shot down your blouse here, Soph. I've been talking to Mr. Only about, you know, his YouTube channel and what I think he could possibly do differently, or maybe not. So we've just been talking about things, you know, YouTubey type things. And I was thinking, I should start like a course. A how-to mediocre YouTube channel. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's, you know, there's so many people telling you how to be like fantastically successful, and there's plenty of examples of how to not be at all successful. But there's nobody doing a course on how to just kind of middle it.
Okay.
I'll definitely sign up for that.
Yeah. Is it armed?
It is armed.
Armed and ready. Fantastic. Right. I want you to say, what was that bit you just said a minute ago?
So when I look at my videos, I don't feel completely comfortable with them. Like, I feel, I practice a little bit before, like I'm cool, I'm calm, and then when the camera actually goes on, I feel that I've got my work voice on. Like, hi, welcome to Only Be Brave. I go by the name of and such and such.
Right, now I want you to really go over the top. Say, welcome to Only D Brave, or whatever you want. Welcome to 52 weeks later, I'm your host, Only D Brave. You know what I mean? Let's go for it.
Hi and welcome to 52 weeks later. I go by the name of Only D Brave, and this channel will chart the journey of writing a book in 52 weeks.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do that. That is the best I've heard you say that ever. And all you had to do was try and be over the top.
Oh, thank you for coming.
No, it was really lovely. Jessica, come get out
Cheers.
here, please.
Take it easy.
Take care.
Thanks again for the good advice.
My pleasure.
Channel.
See you later. Jessica.
Jessica, Jasper, say goodbye.
Bye bye.
With your channel over the next...
Ladies.
Old lady.
Oi! Yep, in you go, Jazzy. Quickly, into your seat.
Well done.
Look where Mummy's taking us. It was all Soph's idea, wasn't it? It's all Mummy's idea. We've just had a bit of a kind of all hands to the pump situation, getting Jasper to sleep because it's late and he's got school tomorrow. I'm not by any means an expert, and I don't claim to be, but I have learnt a few things over my time YouTubing, and where possible I do like to try and share that knowledge with people, like my friend Only D Brave. His real name's Dennis, and hopefully he will be able to let his creativity flow. I think part of his problem, to be honest, is he wants to do a channel about a book, but so far he hasn't really included a lot of information about exactly what's gonna be in the book. I really like doing EV type reviews, you know, car reviews. Sometimes it can be a challenge to find the time, and I do think that if you have a real world use case for a vehicle, it often makes it more valid, I think, in my opinion, when you do a review on it. Like, for example, Kia Optima plug-in hybrid EV that I borrowed for 3 days. I actually tested the electric range on it using, there was a little bit of town driving, a fair amount of country roads, and a fair amount of motorway. So it was actually a pretty good representative test of the electric range that you can get out of the car if you are relatively gentle with the, you know, principally with the brake actually. Anyway, I'll try and find the time to do more car reviews because I would like to, in particular, I would love to get my hands on a new Nissan Leaf for a little while. I'm hopefully going to get these satin black wheels from the Tesla referral program. Thank you very much everyone who's used my referral code, by the way. And one of the problems with satin wheels is they attract dirt like crazy. So I'm going to head back up to Petrolhead Detailing and get them to coat the wheels, I think, because then the dirt won't stick to them quite so much. Although, I can't believe a bird pooed on my car, and it was like from an altitude poo as well, so like splattered all over the back. And I'm supposed to not wash it for a week whilst the coating stuff hardens. I am going to try and keep my car clean though, so I'm probably going to devote an entire vlog post at some point to me washing my car, so that'll be exciting at least. You know, I don't actually think I've ever washed that car myself. I should really take more pride in my car. Thing is, it's a working car, that one. We use it as a family to go everywhere. That's obviously something you're going to see plenty of going forwards in my vlog posts as well, of course. And I think actually it's probably a large part of the reason why many people subscribe to the channel, to see how the car develops over time and whether it actually lives up to the promise of zero emissions driving and yet is also still practical and all the rest of it. I can tell you, it is definitely a very practical car. The journey we did today to and from Dennis's place was about 160 odd miles. It was freezing. We started with a 90% battery. We got home with 60 miles left. You know, there's like 3 things that I have got to sort out. And they're kind of related to this vlog. Everything in my life is kind of related to this vlog. So, first, this office is an unbelievable tip. And I have got to sort this out. Because this could be a really great space to keep my gear. The second major project, which is probably not the most major of the projects, is I need to sort out the garage. I've got a bunch of skateboards and at the moment they're just sitting on the floor. And the third project is the summer house. It is now freezing cold outside, so I've got to get that finished insulating. Well, I've done like 5% of it, so I've got to insulate it, clear it up and tidy it and paint the inside, and then I want to get like a little roll with a kind of green screen on it so I can pull it down and I've got the green screen behind me, and then, because I think that could open up some interesting possibilities for future video making. This is my grand plan as we enter the sort of cold, dark winter months. I don't believe it, I can hear Jasper upstairs. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog. Bye. Yeah, coming, Jasper. Actually, this is not the right camera for this audio, it's too quiet, so it's going to hear all the autofocus noise. That's what the Geiger counter sound is in the background, folks. Sorry about that. I have a proper camera in the back of the car. With a proper mic, so I was planning on using that if we shot any video inside, but somehow that doesn't seem to have materialised yet.